So this is Danny from Game Theory College Planners. I've got a student that I'm going to meet with, Johnny. I think he's got a story to tell. Today we're in Alpharetta over at Avalon. Cool spot, a lot of shops, a lot of restaurants, staying properly socially distanced. And what we're going to do today is we're going to sit down and have a chat with Johnny. I think he's got a great story to tell.
Hello. So I've never been that good of a student. I had like a pretty solid 3.0 GPA pretty much all of high school. And I ended up with a 1090 on the SAT, but I refused to take it again. I just didn't want to take it again. So thanks to my social media platforms, the way we have all made myself look online, I was able to come up with a better outlook for colleges.
We had all the videos archived on YouTube and stuff, so we just pulled them out of hiding and put it all down so the colleges could see exactly all of his work for years. I mean, I think it started in like 7th grade, like a resume. So this way they could see him for who he was and not just a test score. They could see the whole person.
I remember this funny story. I remember seeing your LinkedIn page for the first time, and I think the problem was fitting everything in. You know? So we weren't able to fit everything, I don't think, but we got a lot of the good stuff on there. So my understanding is they could actually see some of your performances through videos that you've linked to,
Yes.
and I'll be sure to splice some of that with some B-roll. But let's say this. Let's pick up the story from here. I think you applied to several colleges, and then sort of what happened from there?
Colleges almost immediately started contacting us, and we were talking back and forth with them. Within, I'd say, a month, I pretty much knew like what school I wanted to go to. We traveled to those schools and I auditioned for them, and that's pretty much how I found Florida Gulf Coast as my home.
So we're gonna be going to Florida Gulf Coast in the fall. Actually, you're leaving in
8 days.
How do you all feel about him leaving in 8 days?
Well, naturally, we're apprehensive on letting our firstborn out of our sight and away from our guidance. But we are confident that he's going to succeed because he's got all the tools necessary. We feel that we've prepared him as best as we could. But I could say this about Danny Umali and Game Theory. I probably was the most skeptical of taking on a college planner. And I could say this with utmost conviction and confidence that he guided us better than we could have ever done ourselves. He turned us on to FGCU as an opportunity for our son. Wasn't even on our list, and it worked out to be the perfect fit for John.
We feel he's in good hands. He'll do great now. We know he will, because the school he's going to is a perfect fit for him.
What is it? So you've got everything on the list that you're supposed to bring with you?
Yes, it's
Okay.
all on their website.
What do you think you're looking forward to the most? I think your dad said something about how your school has its own private beach.
Yes.
So you're looking forward to
Our
that?
school does have a private beach. I'm very excited to meet new people and kind of kickstart my life in the direction that I want to go in as a
Okay.
music educator.
Great. I'm going to be stalking you on LinkedIn, because I'm going to be showing a lot of students how you could really showcase your interests and your passions. Is it okay if some of them see your page and maybe send you a connection request?
Of course, yeah.
Great. What would you say to a student that's kind of in your shoes? Not the best grades, not the best test scores, but they've got something passionate about, and they're really committed to something, and they're scared of applying to college. What would you say to them?
Focus on what you love to do and just trust the process. That's pretty much all I did.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself. So, well, Johnny, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you so much.
You know, I had Johnny's parents along so they could tell their side of the story, but I really was not expecting the endorsement. I guess you could really get caught up in staying busy, and with all the things going on in the world today. But when I hear a parent talk about how happy with the work that we did for them, it never gets old, and reminds me why I get up every day in the morning and why I do what I do. So means a lot. So if you're watching this, John and Donna, thank you for the compliment. And I'll tell you, I work with some of the greatest families, and I really love my job.